Thank you very much, and I would like to echo. The more I listen to our discussion and also other discussions, I just come to conclusion that we have to do more. And we have to do it in different formats with different players. Because this I believe would be the main message from our discussion today, that we all are together in it. It's not Ukrainian crisis internal, it is not a bilateral war, Ukraine, Russia. It's about global threats. It's about attack on the global security order, which we have had, and we do not have it anymore. And the truth is that we do not have an answer to this. And this would be, if we were sincere to each other, then we would say that we don't know what to do, because when you have a nuclear power which is demonstrate how unhappy it is with the current state of play, and it chooses the weakest neighbor, which they themselves consider the brotherhood neighbor, the brotherhood nation, and they take it as an instrument to show the whole world how dissatisfied they are with the current state of play, then what do you do with this? And we do all know that we do have our constraints and we do not have to break our own rules. But what if these rules have been already completely broken? And this leads us to looking for the respondents in 3 different layers. First, it's national layers, and this is a task for Ukraine, because Ukraine could have done much more and better in the battlefield of internal fights for reforms. Because as we, as our external, as expert community, we say that failure in Crimea, even in eastern Ukraine, in war or military operation would not mean failure of Ukraine, but failure in reforms would mean failure of the country. And that is why we, as expert community inside Ukraine and also outside of Ukraine, we push for our own governments to do more. And do not use war as an excuse of not performing in the scale they can do this. And we as expert community and also NGO sector and people, that's what we have, people. We are ready to push and we are ready to implement together with the government. So this is the first national layer. The second is European security level. And this is a clear threat. It's not even a clear threat. I mean, if we be honest, it's already broken. Helsinki Act is not working, and Budapest Memorandum is not working. And then what do we have? What do we have in hands? Not too much. And then the third layer is international order. And again, sooner or later, we might face the time when we have to reconsider the whole structure of international security and maybe the whole structure of international relationship with regards to this conflict. Because as it has been already told here, the war is not over, the conflict is not over, and it's most certainly that we would witness the continuation of aggression. And I would agree with Mr. Sungorovsky that there's no need for external, let's say, trigger for this. It can come from within Russia, and then we might witness this again and again. So the key messages would be: the hybrid war needs hybrid response, that we have to be all together here, and that also stands with Ukraine as a case to defend yourself. That would be the key message